I still remember the sound of that door creaking open. It wasn't loud, but it was the kind of sound you never forget, the moment your entire world tilts and nothing you believed in is real anymore. If I hadn't gone looking for my fiancée that night, if I hadn't opened that bedroom door, maybe I'd still be living in a lie. But life has a cruel way of showing you what you refuse to see. And it showed me everything at my friend's party. My name is Cole, I'm 29, and I live in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm not dramatic, not the jealous type, not the snooping kind. I trusted Emma, my fiancée, completely. We had been together almost 4 years. We were planning a wedding, a house, a future. I thought we were solid. But sometimes the things that look the most stable on the outside are already cracking on the inside. The night everything fell apart. We were at my best friend Tyler's birthday party. It was a small gathering. Close friends, good music, a few drinks, nothing wild. Emma was in a great mood, laughing, dancing, more energetic than usual. I thought she was just having fun. I didn't know she was getting drunk on someone else's attention right in front of me. About an hour in, I lost track of her. She wasn't by the drink table, not on the patio, not talking to the girls. When I asked around, someone casually said, "Oh, I think she went upstairs for a minute." At first, I wasn't worried. People use bedrooms at parties all the time for calls, touch-ups, quiet moments. But something in my chest felt heavy, not suspicious, just uneasy, like a warning bell ringing under the music. I went upstairs, walked down the hall, and noticed the door slightly cracked open. Light spilled through the gap. I heard something. Not talking. Not footsteps. Something else. I pushed the door open. And that's when my life snapped in half. Emma, my fiancée, was on all fours on the bed, her dress pulled up, with a man behind her, a complete stranger, his hands on her hips, her voice, her breath, something I had never heard from her before. For a second, I couldn't speak. I couldn't move. My brain refused to understand what my eyes were seeing. I just stood there, frozen, watching the person I loved doing something unspeakable with someone she met an hour ago. She turned her head and saw me. The shock on her face was instant. She pushed the guy away and scrambled to cover herself. Screaming my name like that would make anything better. The guy jumped back, swearing, pulling his shirt down. But I didn't care about him. All I could look at was her, the girl I planned to marry, the girl I thought I knew, the girl who swore she loved me, on all fours with another man. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I didn't hit anyone. I just stared at her, feeling everything inside me collapse quietly. She reached for me, shaking. "Cole, baby, wait, this isn't. Let me explain, please." Explain what? That she was cheating? That she was drunk? That she made a mistake? That it just happened? None of those excuses mattered. She made her choice long before I opened that door. I turned and walked out. She tried to follow me, but Tyler was already coming up the stairs because he heard the commotion when he saw her crying and me walking away pale and silent. He understood something horrible happened. "Cole, man, talk to me," he said softly. But I couldn't. I pushed past him and left the party. I didn't even grab my jacket. I drove home with my hands shaking. My chest hurt so much I thought I might pass out. My mind kept replaying the scene like a nightmare on loop. Every mile felt heavier than the last. Emma called me 37 times, texted nonstop, voicemails, crying, begging, blaming the alcohol, blaming the stranger, blaming herself, blaming the stress of wedding planning. But all I heard in every message was, I chose someone else. When I finally stopped the car, I sat in silence for almost 10 minutes, staring at the steering wheel, trying to decide if this was real or shock was making it feel worse. But it was real, too real. I packed her things into bags, quietly, slowly, methodically, because when you're heartbroken, routines help you think. I put everything by the door. Then I sent her one text. "Your things are packed. You can pick them up tomorrow. We're done." She showed up crying the next morning, mascara streaked, hair messy, hands trembling. She kept trying to touch me, to hug me, to talk to me. I stepped back every time. "Cole, I swear I don't know what came over me, she sobbed. I was drunk. I wasn't thinking. It didn't mean anything. I looked her straight in the eyes. That's the problem, Emma. It didn't mean anything to you, but it destroyed everything for me. She dropped to her knees crying, begging me not to end it. But the thing is, trust doesn't break like a glass. It breaks like a bone. It heals crooked, painful, never the same again. I told her, I saw the real you last night, and I can't unsee it. She kept crying, but I was done. I closed the door after she left, gently, not angrily. Quiet endings hurt the most, but they're the ones that stick. People always ask what hurts more, finding out they cheated, or realizing the person you loved never respected you in the first place. For me, it was both. And that moment at my friend's party, that one door opening, showed me the truth I needed to see. Sometimes the universe doesn't whisper. It rips open a door and forces you to face reality. And once I saw it, I walked away forever.